I was at Fire Island, and
Yeah.
someone had this beautiful Liza Minnelli tattoo on their side, but I think at some point, Jay Jordan and I did a show at the Ice Palace, which is like a legendary venue, and you see the lineup, and someone said something like, yeah, maybe you'll do a full weekend of shows. And I said, and I was drunk on K, and I said, from your mouth to Liza Minnelli's ears, and he was like, I'm not that gay. And I was like, Jesus Christ, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought,
yeah, that's like the equivalent of, I don't know what, but
from your mouth, because I just seen this Liza tattoo and a Liza poster.
Yeah.
He was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man.
That is so gay, dude.
This is a hate crime.
You take a dick out of his mouth like, dude, come on. So first, getting to Fire Island. So you didn't see any of this airline troubles?
No, I saw that there were troubles, but I don't know the specifics. And then I looked like the boat was flooding as you were getting to.
That was Tovah.
Okay.
Tovah went there during the rain. We both had journeys. So I do this thing in LA that I cannot wait to talk to you all about in 2027.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be cool. We should record that episode now. Whatever. So I'm taking a red eye. It sucks. It sucks that.
And this is from LA to where in New York
to New York to hopefully go home, because to get to Fire Island, one of the cool things about Fire Island, one of the many cool things, is it's not the easiest place in the world to get to. It's not like there's 10 different things.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're taking trains to a place, and you got to get on this one ferry, and this ferry has certain times, and then it stops.
Yeah.
And it's just like one of the things I'd love to learn more about is it seems to have not. It's hard to commercialize it beyond what it is. So there's not chains. It's just like the culture of it and the people who live there and just the nature of it fights commercialization. But it means that it's hard to get to. It's just not whenever, just taxi to it. So I'm taking red eye. I end this thing in LA, and there's there's a hang that I would love to be a part of, but it's like, all right, this is the life you chose. Mm-hmm. You just had this beautiful experience, and now you're at the party for 5 minutes. You got to go.
Yeah.
JetBlue. It was an 11:59 p.m. flight. And I get there, and as is often with LA, it's like I run into two people I kind of know through Tovah. And I go, hey, how you doing? Oh, every time you see someone in Reddit, you're like, what's yours? Oh my God. Yeah. We're so busy. And I'm just chilling, working. It's like 12:30. I'm not thinking of it at all. I'm not thinking of any possible issue. And they don't say anything. They don't even say that it's delayed. I'm just chilling. I'm checking. So I was like, am I at the right gate? They're like, yeah, you're fine. And then like 12:45 p.m., someone goes, oh my God, it's canceled. And I go, what? And I look down at the phone. The flight's completely canceled. It's 12:45 at night.
Yeah.
I don't have a place to stay for the night. And I'm like, can I even make it tomorrow in time with the time difference, with the flight, with the way to get to Fire Island? Am I about to cancel?
And
this
you're like,
show?
Olivia's not awake right now. So how?
I know. It's Olivia. So I'm like, I don't even know how to turn on my
like,
phone.
Wait, between 12 a.m. and 4:30 a.m., if anything goes wrong in my life,
and you better
have to deal with it.
You better believe I'm checking on my PST employee, Paige, Asachika, and I go
sleeping.
I know, but that's like, so I'm like, it's the time of night. Everyone's asleep. I need an assistant. Yes. I need an assistant in Japan.
You need
to cover my.
You need to get another assistant that lives in somewhere else.
You need a graveyard shift.
So wait, but what time did you have to be at the show? The next, like, what time was that? Like,
so the show's at 7. But so I'm like, and again, you also have the feeling where you got to move, because this is a full flight. This is a full flight to New York City, and Saturday's tomorrow. So everyone, and there's families there with kids, and And also they said, oh, it was canceled. We're one flight attendant short. So here's my thing. Lie to me.
Yeah.
Lie to me. Tell me the plane
Tell
blew
there's
up.
something wrong with the plane. You cannot say, because everyone, if you told them, hey guys, there's probably not going to be a fast beverage service, everyone would be like, that's fine. Let's go.
They could have said there's no bathroom and people are going to have to shit on the plane and we're going to deal. I'd say that's fine. And so, but all of us, everyone there, I mean, some of them live in LA, but a lot of us are visiting. You take a red eye sometimes because you're leaving a place that you don't live. So everyone's like pissed, and I yell. I completely, I want you to know, I'm yelling. I'm yelling and I'm cursing. And I shouldn't have, but I don't really give a shit, and no one seems to be against it. So they're like, we'll form a line for rebookings. So now there's a line. This is again 12:45. There's two employees now, and there's a line 120 people long that's not moving at all. And I'm going to be again. I'm trying to be honest about what I go. This is fucking ridiculous. You guys can't take care of us. Where's our hotel room? We don't have a hotel room for the night.
Yeah.
Like you need to provide hotels. And I know it's not their fault, but once again, it's like they're treating it like it's a canceled flight at any time of the day. I don't have a place to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone with this emergency hotline. Thank God the travel agency I work with has a 24/7 line, because I'm like, what flights can even get me there? They're rebooking people on a plane that gets to Boston. And that's the thing. They automatically rebook you on like a 3 transfer flight the next day, as if like then you're not going to get your money back. And I'm just like, I have nowhere to stay. I have no room. There's no way this line is even moving. I'll be here till 4 a.m. if I wait in this line.
And I never would have picked a 3 transfer, 2 transfer thing. I never would have done it. I would have I never would have paid for that. So you're giving me something I never would have paid for, And
yes, and like you're offering no food. You're offering like there should be a fucking hotel, right? The JetBlue hotel for fuck ups. You have the money, and so I was yelling. I was yelling, and I was going, God. I mean, I was going, God forbid we don't have someone to bring up the peanuts for us in time. So we're going to cancel the whole flight. JetBlue does not care about their employees. It's
good. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna take this out on the flight attendants. I'm gonna say that their job is not a real job.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Let me make sure.
That'll show the higher ups.
I'm saying we got how many flight attendants? We got 2. I promise I don't need the coffee refills on this particular flight. We'll be fine. But again, like it's just one of these things where I'm like, something's broken. And what are we all just gonna fucking? And again, but the funny part of it is there's 2 people I meet that are friends of Tovah before this that we had just seen each other and been like, hey, red eye, yeah, I got a show on Fire Island. Oh, it's beautiful. Where are you going? Oh, my family lives in the Hamptons. Oh, cool. All right. 30 minutes later, oh, I'm sorry, we don't get fucking peanuts, so now I don't have a place to sleep. So the only flight that I find it's the only one that could get me in is a 6 a.m. the next day, and it's already at this point it's 1:30 at night, so it's like just the worst. I go, well, I want to sleep for 90 minutes, so I'm getting a hotel from near the airport. I'm getting on a shuttle. I have to get my suitcase back out of the check, which is the worst feeling. When you have to wait in baggage claim for a flight that you didn't get to take, is abysmal. And everyone's in this mood. And it was awful. It was just and then where am I going? Where am I going? Like feeling like shit. The Fire Island show. Like, hey, let's all be in a good mood.
Yeah.
Tovah's excited to be here, and you've had just the worst.
Yeah.
And by the way, I had to take a cab from JFK to the ferry, which was $330 because that was the only way to do it. It was the only way to do it. I can't take the 2 trains. So it was awful. I listen, I'm not saying my behavior is good. I do in these moments someone's going to film this. Someone is going to film this someday.
Tovah's friends are filming it and sharing it and being like, oh my God.
Just the Tovah and being like, hey.
boyfriend. This is your boyfriend out in public.
I'm thinking of, listen, let me tell you something. There's one thing I know about my gal. She's not leaving me over that.
Yeah.
Like she's okay with that part of me for better or for worse. I'm doing it for her. But again, it's one of those things in life where I go.
See, you were part of it. You were part of my decision for the Montreal thing. There just was all these people having these things, and I was like, no.
But it's just like, what point is a society? Nothing is changing. Biden, Pete Buttigieg did something with like, there was something about if they lose your bag. It used to be that if an airline lost your bag, they also could peg you just so they could finish coming. And like at least the Biden administration was like, hey, I think we should change that rule. Yeah. And then of course Trump, amidst the chaos of everything else, was like, Trump reverses the you get pegged if they lose your suitcase rule. And it's like, so things are just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse? Or is one brave comedian going to yell at an employee hard enough that something changes?
This is one brave comedian going to belittle flight attendants.
Oh God, as if the gay community could get any madder at me.
Are they mad at you right now?
No, it's just some of the regular gay baiting stuff. But Fire Island was beautiful, and it's like,
I've never been still.
Well, I was talking to Tovah about like, the ways in which we intersect with what would with the broad spectrum of interests in the quote unquote gay community. Yeah. And I'm like, one of the things that I connect there, and I'm not saying this is like, oh, mild eating disorder. Like there's just like there's like this like just that being like oh no. I go to Fire Island. I remember when I got there.
I couldn't possibly eat. Give me all the drugs.
Yes.
There is something funny. We were like, couldn't possibly eat something, but definitely just,
We're both in taking stuff. Mine's through my nose.
Yeah.
But like, but then there's like the drag element of it where if to me that's so... I don't dress up. That's not my thing.
I don't dress up in life.
But you don't dress up in life. But I'm saying like you portray women brilliantly. You enjoy that aspect of it.
I do, yeah.
And I'm more about the sucking cocks and eating ass. And it's just like we have these kind of.
Well, but I was thinking because something I notice every summer. Everyone, like more and more, not to brag about, I guess, the people I follow on Instagram, but more and more, I'm like, everyone is in Fire Island. They're all in a beautiful house, like with a pool that looks at the beach, and it's just like I don't know anyone with those connections, so I'm kind of relying on you to like do that and figure that out, because I would love to come and see your show. I would love to spend a couple days, but I kind of need you to figure that out. Like, how do we get a house like that?
Totally. Well, let me just again, this goes back to I think the integrity of Fire Island is like, it's not easy.
It's like through friends. It's like through connections.
And a bunch of like rich older gay men who sometimes you'll be with a guy and be like, how'd you get this house? And it's like, oh, you used to fuck or did fuck, or it's just flirtatious with the rich person who owns the house. And my joke was like, when I was trying to figure out plans, I was like, Jay, you can just show up here and you'll find a place to sleep for the night. I can't be like, hey, big boy, can my girlfriend tag along for the night? Like, I got a second piece of luggage that makes it harder to find a place. There is a hotel that's men only. Yeah. We stayed at the other hotel, but there's one hotel that's men only.
Wow.
And it's not going to be me being like, excuse me, I don't think this is legal. I don't think it's legal to do this, actually.
Yeah.
But I would love for you to come. I will say we had this moment. We went to the Ice Palace, they had a dance that night, and Tovah and I were dancing, and then at one point we went to kiss, and we were like, nah, this doesn't feel right here. And it's again, it's just like,
why rub it in there? Why, yeah.
I said to her, I'd feel more comfortable fucking you right now than having a kiss on the like in the middle of this dance floor. Like, I just think it would be more like, okay, getting into it than like, and again, it's those little, like, we originally had the idea of, let's get a house and we'll bring some of our friends. I do think in my brain I have a threshold of like, I'm not bringing 3 other straight couples here.
No.
It's taste. It's taste. Yeah. It's not rules. It's taste.
Yeah.
And, but it's beautiful, man. I'd love for you and your wife and your brother and his wife and Paige and your husband just to come.
Downside. You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.